Hey everyone, Livelock here with a vault opening video. Of course, it's Tuesday. We'll start with least to best, my shitty Shadow Priest to my okay Arcane Mage to my Chad Shaman. Starting with the Priest. Last week was pretty good. Not in the Priest though. I guess I can't say much about the Priest. I'm only like even doing the Priest out of guilt at this point. Like I basically just try something out on him just to see like is it still bad, and then it's like still bad, and then I'm like, oh, this class sucks, and then I stop. But Tyrannical Week is a week where I could plausibly actually play him a little bit. Um, with Tyrannical Week, at least the bosses are long enough that I can do my full single target rotation and not have everything die before a single void form actually completes. One thing I definitely have to do on this guy is get his glyph that makes the mount also shadowy. That's where that's what I'm resigned to on him now, making him look cool because I can't make him do damage. But his gear is so good, so I keep on I keep on like being compelled to try him out because like got so lucky with trinkets and everything. What do we have this week?
Welcome
A path
to
through
the
time.
Eternal
This is
City.
252. I might do this actually for
May the purpose
on all my
guide
dudes for like a sigil or something. But 252 sigil probably not worth it. Probably a little low. All right, what do we get? Probably something amazing. Okay, so we take the tokens, I guess. That's fine. It's about time that he stopped getting lucky, so my other characters could be lucky. Alright. And what key did we get? Streets. That's fine. For him, this actually isn't a bad week for Shadow Priest because we usually take a Death and Madness. So on explosives, we can use this and get like 40 insanity back for every explosive that we kill. So we can kind of like use explosives to funnel devouring plagues onto like priority targets. But the problem is like it doesn't hit that hard. Like that's the problem with Shadow Priest. Like even when I'm popping off, like my funnel build where you take Auspicious Spirits instead of Shadow Crash, and you have everything dotted up, and you're getting like big spirit damage on everything and lots of insanity, and you're just funneling your devouring plagues into a single target. Like compared to like a lava lash or even an arcane mage priority, like it just doesn't do that much damage for some reason. It's more consistent damage, but not that much damage. So I continue to be sad in him. Going over to the mage finally. Last week was okay. The week before last week was quaking, and I was totally over that for doing the arcane mage because it made it so annoying to do the burst rotation. Last week was way better for doing the rotation, but finding good tanks was so hard that can deal with affixes like Sanguine that every single thing would end up just going way over the counter, and my overall would just be diluted by the last two mobs being full Sanguine healed, and then me having to like make the choice of either holding damage or sending damage, and there's no way I'm gonna send damage on like one little gargoyle guy. So I end up just spamming arcane missiles to bring my overall for that pull from like 30k down to like 15k. So I'm looking forward to not having the tanks be responsible this week. If they can just hold W, that'd be amazing. And then we can bolster. Bolster might be a little bit hard for this guy because I'm probably going to delete something really quickly. So I might have to just like do the AoE rotation all the time, which is probably the right thing to do anyway.
How may I
Get our
serve?
path through time. What do we want? I finally got the ruby. What I really want is a huge IQD. That would be amazing. What I'm going to get though is like a leech ruby. Even though I did the ruby farm already, I'm going to just throw out this ruby that I farmed and get a leech ruby. I can tell something like that's going to happen. Or a big weapon. That'd be great. Not like a not verse weapon. Maybe like a crit weapon. Crit mastery weapon. All right. Well, we didn't get what we wanted. That's life for me. 270 back and feet. I guess we take the feet. Crit haste feet. I lose some haste and verse, and I get some crit. And that's not that bad. What did I do here? 72. Big mastery. I lose a little bit of crit mastery, and I gain mastery. Sorry, I lose a little bit of crit and haste, and I gain mastery. I think I want more crit. I think that's what I want. But okay, let me Let me just do a quick sim over here on the other monitor. Raid bots. It's very hard to know in this expansion how to pick gear. Everything is very, very complicated. So we're going to do a quick sim comparing, a gear comparison with the second item being, what was this? This is a dark stride foot wrap at 278. And I will actually switch this over here so we can actually see. Oh, this is gonna be exquisite. Display capture back to the other one. And here we are. We're simming. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing the sim. I don't actually run sims in their UI because I have to get in line, so I don't do that. I come in here, I copy the clipboard, and then I go into my terminal like a coder, and I kick off a sim here. So I expect this will be an upgrade, but I'll have to also compare it with the back. If this is an upgrade, which I assume it will be, and I'll have to compare it with the back piece as well. Let's just get that set up. So this is the drape of Titanic Dreams. Drape. It's at 270. It's smaller than I thought, but it is like a 60 DPS upgrade. Let's go back here. Do our second sim. So if we can get higher than, what was this? Higher than 22,833. Take the cape. I can't imagine the cape being better, considering the main stat, but it's close enough that I don't really care much anyway. At this point, Valor is so free. But for this week, yeah, what's this week? This week is bolstering and explosive. This guy, I think. Oh yes, so it's lower. Okay, so we're going with the other one, the feet. The problem with Arcane Mage, from what I understand this week, is that the explosives can be targeted for the Arcane Barrage spread, which means that like maybe 2 out of 5 of your Arcane missiles will hit explosives, which will make explosives like complete troll for overall damage. Well, maybe it'll still show up as overall, but it's definitely not going to be meaningful damage. Got here 278. Sell these feet.
You honor me with your attention.
Good thing about feet is that you don't have to enchant them. At least I don't have to enchant. So this guy might be really, really bad this week. If that's true, if that's like a bug that happens where they're just like targeted for that stuff for some reason, then that's terrible. That'd be really, really, really bad. I'll try it and I'll see if that's true or not. But I think it might be true. Going over to bolts, we got some big IO. We're almost 3,300 on enhancement shaman, so that's not bad. We were just shy of timing a 25 or 26 mists, and we were going to time a 24 or 25 streets, but then we just got completely destroyed by the RP section where you have to run your parcels to the right guy. We were very, very surprised by how hard that was. The guys that spawn in the streets that try to stop you from running the parcels to get the password, they were just like destroying everybody that that tried to like run parcels. They ran so fast. Yeah, there was like nothing we could do there. So we gotta figure out what's going on with that. This guy, he's in a decent spot. He can use like everything. Like a second weapon would be great. I guess like the same trinkets, but You know, 278 would be great. There's like nothing in particular that I really need. Although I don't really have any 278 gear. I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4 items. Oh, 5. So I could use something to actually use my my socket item because I've got this extra socket item, but I still can't use it because I'm not going to use it on 272s. Like I'm going to save it until I get 278s. What do we get? Boots, no. Wrists, maybe. Head, already have. I guess we take the wrists. And it's Haste and Mastery, which is decent. Let's do it. We got an upgrade. And I can use this thing on it. So now I have a socket wrist that I will probably put Mastery into. Let's do that right now. Go buy our Mastery gem. Yeah, this week is pretty good for Shaman. Like this Shaman's like pretty good in every week. I think the plan for this week is to try out a couple of things I've been meaning to try out again. Like I want to try Wolf Doctor Witchbones again for a Tyran. It's supposed to be an Alliance mailbox. The Filthy Alliance. I want to try Witch Doctors again on this guy. I kind of want to try Ellie on like a DOS or something. I've seen people do okay with Ellie, but I can't get my Ellie damage to be nothing sold. I can't get my Ellie damage to do anything close to my enhanced damage. So I haven't been able to make that really work yet. And I guess I also have to enchant this with intellect for Ellie now that I've started talking about that. Our eternal effect. So I like to try Ellie a bit just to make it work. I heard that their single target isn't actually that bad either. And their AoE damage would be better if we have like really big consistent pulls. Because Enhance is like doing pretty good. So there's that, and I want to try Frost on the Mage. I set Frost up, but I couldn't do Frost because it was complete troll last week to do it, because things would just like be full healed in Sanguine. But it looks like it's a lot of fun, and it's like very proc based. I tried Fire as well, and I didn't really like Fire that much. So I think I'd prefer to try my my guy as Frost instead of Arcane, if Arcane is suffering from that bug where you have your barrage hit explosives. So I guess a decent vault. What do I have on this guy? I have a 25 Gambit. That's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's terrible actually. I don't know why I said that. Gambit is so hard on Tyrannical. That last boss takes like 8 minutes to kill. It is nuts. It's so lame. Maybe just going faster on Trash this week. I'll try Ellie a little bit. If someone has like a good Ellie guide, let me know, because I tried the Ellie guides and they seemed like they weren't like really well put together. They're just like people talking and reading the Wowhead stuff and then going through talents, but there wasn't any like in-depth rotation or like what to expect on certain pull counts relative to other specs or other classes. So I haven't had much luck there. But like my best frame of reference was going to the target dummy in Zuldazar, doing 4 targets, and then seeing that I was doing like 20k overall, whereas on this guy I'm used to like maintaining 25 to 30k overall on those 4 targets. So either I'm doing something very wrong, or Ellie is just not great at lower target counts, which is probably true. So it's probably true, but 20k is kind of bad. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there. Otherwise, bolstering, not bad for this guy. Like if someone gets mega bolstered, I can just like funnel them. I can switch to funnel whenever I want on this guy, so that's very nice. Ellie has a little bit of funnel. Like I can just pick the target where my lava bursts go. That's something. Otherwise, we'll see. Hopefully we can get a couple of 25s in this week. Get our IO up to 3,300. That would be excellent. Would not complain about that. Good luck to everybody else in their vaults. I got a average vault, so maybe my lack of luck be transferred to you. See you all later.